Good morning, believers. Good morning, Israel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is. Whatever time it is for you in YouTube land. I got my dress shirt on today because I'm going to court. Yay. Heavenly Father, bless the message. Bless my brothers and sisters. Give them understanding, wisdom, knowledge, the ability to not be a hypocrite or a knucklehead. I'm on the main street right here, so if you see me going right down the street from the courthouse, right down the street from the courthouse, so it's kind of unnerving. A lot of police come driving by. But anyway, yeah, bless you guys. Hope you're all doing well. So this person that caused me trouble lied about me, made up a totally different version than what happened. Shirt looks weird. Why is that? I got a weird fold going on back there. That's a little better. So hypocrite. This one's for Richard Joyce again. So he's been going through Proverbs, right? He's been going through the book of Proverbs, which was written by Solomon, who, if you didn't know, is Jesus Christ. Solomon is the son of David. My ex said I touch my hair a lot. Do I touch my hair a lot? I scratch my face a lot because I have allergies and stuff like that. I know I do this. I know I do this. But do I touch my hair a lot? I touch it at the beginning if it looks fucked up. But other than that, anyhow, Richard Joyce, he did a video on Proverbs 23, and it was about being a hypocrite. The only thing wrong with that is Proverbs 23 never doesn't have the word hypocrite. Doesn't have the word hypocrite in the whole proverb. It's nowhere in the proverb, Richard. You know, if we have people on YouTube teaching the Bible that are gaslighting us and talking nonsense, it doesn't say hypocrite anywhere in here. There's one verse that alludes to hypocrisy. It's verse 6. It says, "Eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinks in his heart, so he is. Eat and drink, says he to thee, but his heart is not with you." This is interesting for me because I go and socialize at bars, and I'm starting to see that some of these people that you'd think I'd have it figured out by now. People are fake as fuck. They'll like you as long as you're agreeing with them and being on their side, but as soon as you say, I don't think so, bro. That's not the way we roll, bro. That's not the way it should roll. So I got in a fight with the guy, Jeff, at the bar. And he started getting real aggressive. Because I started telling him things that he knows is true about Trump and all that. Trump is a criminal. Trump is a gangster. Yeah. Yeah. He's a New York gang. He's a mobster that became president. How's that? That's how sick we are as a country. We elect the most corrupt criminal motherfucker we can find. But anyhow, we got in a fight over, does the country need a criminal to run it? I don't want a criminal. I don't want criminals running shit. But anyhow, that verse that he's talking about, hypocrite, he says he's a hypocrite. Okay, let me read it. Eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye. What does that really mean? See, he's reading some funky translation. Collar's gonna drive me crazy. I don't touch my hair a lot, Melanie, but I touch my clothes a lot. The word has an evil eye. Don't party with a miser is what it means. Don't party with a miser. Don't fall for his delicacies. Not a hypocrite, a miser. And I asked AI, I said, what does verse 6 mean of Proverbs? What does that mean? Eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desire his dainty meat. It doesn't mean don't be a hypocrite. It means be careful who you trust. Some people lure you in with a couple cocktails or a piece of cake or something, and you're like, yay, thanks a lot, that's cool. And then you think they're your friend, but they're just trying to fool you. They're trying to get something out of you. It's about being a manipulator. And you know, Richard Joyce said it himself. He says, I'm a hypocrite. It's not that hard not to be a hypocrite. A hypocrite is someone who wears a mask. And he's right, he is a hypocrite. He wears this mask of being a good Bible teacher, and he knows the Bible, and because he has things written down right here, and he has these glasses on, so you can't see his eyes, but he's reading everything. And he puts the glasses on, so you think that you can see his eyes, but not like these. These are dark. You can see his eyes, but if you look close at the video, you can see he's reading. And he pretends like he has a photographic memory. He's reading. And he won't admit it. I've called him on it. Dude, you're reading. Stop being a fucking snatch. It's interesting. I'm sitting right here. I don't really want to go into it too much because I'm not a hypocrite. I'm the anti-hypocrite. I'll tell you exactly who I am. I'm not trying to fool you. I don't want to fool you. Why would I want to fool you? I don't understand people that are like, I'm going to make them think that I have a whole library of knowledge. I'm going to put books behind me. I'm going to get a good microphone so I sound professional. I'm going to get a desk and some lighting. I'm going to go professional. I'm not a professional. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a spiritual guru. I know the Bible. I'm a Bible scholar. And I break down bullshit that people say because you know how many people are fake with this book? A lot. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Look straight ahead. There's 2 buildings and then there's a little teeny white house in the background. About over 30 years ago. Over 30 years ago I tried to rent this house, but I didn't get it. It's a little dump off the main highway, but if you look straight back between the beige house and the gray house, there's a little teeny house back there in the back. I'm staring right at it. Can you see that? See that little white house in the back? With the door and the garage to the side. Probably would have been miserable there. I can't believe some of these people live so close to the main highway. Anyway, then it says in verse 8, the morsel which you have eaten, you shall vomit up and lose thy sweet words. And that's what happened between me and him. He didn't really like me. He didn't like me. And I thought he was okay. I was going to put aside his political views so that I could have some friends at the bar. But if someone's not going to listen to me and I have to listen to their bullshit all the time, that's not a friend. That's what this is saying. If you never get to make your point, put some eye drops. If you don't ever get to make your point with somebody because they're not going to hear it, then being friends with them isn't anything you need. You need people that are going to be able to be corrected, or if they're not going to be corrected, man, that feels good. If they're not going to be corrected, at least they could go, that's a good point you got. Let me think about that. You know what I mean? There's a way to argue that's fun. When you argue and you say, yeah, I understand what you're saying. There's some good points to that. This, and this. These are the good outcomes of what you're saying. These are the possible good outcomes. The way I see it, these are the good outcomes. But are we sure that those are the outcomes of what you're saying? And then you can jump off on that. Outcome number one, very possible. Because this, and this, understand what I'm saying? This could lead to that. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. You learned it in 7th grade, I think. It's a science term, cause and effect. For every effect, there's a cause. Nothing happens by coincidence. So, a hypocrite is someone who wears a mask. Look it up. It basically means I'm wearing a disguise. You know who some of the biggest hypocrites are? People that wear suits. And this is kind of goes with today. Am I a suit and tie guy? Am I like these assholes? These stuffy business types, these lawyers, these salesmen? Fuck no, I'm not. And I'm not going to dress like you to make you think I'm like you, because I'm not like you. I'm not a stuffy coat and tie businessman. I'm not. And I'm not going to dress like one to make you feel good. Oh, he must be good. He wears a suit and tie. He must have it going on. I have it going on, but not because I have a suit and tie on. I did put on a collar shirt, and you can tell I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable as hell in this thing. Hypocrite. A hypocrite. Ziggy Marley has a song. He says, I wear no disguise. A hypocrite wears a disguise. Richard Joyce did make a good point about a religious hypocrite. And thank God he sits in the car just like I do. Richard, that's good. That's cool. Me and you are a lot alike. But I'm not here to prove I'm smart. I'm not going to tell you this guy lived from 1382 to 1542 or whatever nonsense that you talk about these people all the time. You're always name dropping people. You have an original thought, Richard? Why is it always about someone else? Every video you do, you're talking about somebody else. I never talk about anyone else. If I talk about anyone, it's someone in the world that's alive. I don't talk about dead people. I know it's good to have references, and smart people like references. But there's not enough smart people. If I start talking about Immanuel Kant, are you going to understand what I'm saying? Is it going to mean anything to you? Immanuel Kant lived from 1842, died in 1892, and he was a philosopher that had the... It doesn't matter. So, I will say one thing. It's time for me and alcohol to break up. It's becoming stupid Because the world is stupid enough, but to be drunk and stupid, it's getting old. It's like, what's it doing? What's it doing for me? I'm not, what, I got laid last month? Wow, hey. It's not the same when you're 64. So, hypocrite. I'm not gonna, I got court. I'm just basically sitting here talking. Richard Joyce, you are a hypocrite. I don't call myself a hypocrite. You know what he got people doing on his channel? The people that were commenting were going, thanks for the great lesson, Richard. I'm a hypocrite too. See what happens when you listen to somebody who's fucked up in the head? You don't want to be a hypocrite. You don't want to be a fake. Being a hypocrite hurts you more than it helps you. Being a fake confuses your identity. This is the motherfucker I am. I'm too much with myself. I won't be someone else. I'm too much with myself. I won't be someone else. I'm too much with myself. Lemonheads, Evan Dando, Buddy. What's the song about? It's a song about his drug buddy. My drug buddy. I'm too much with myself. I won't be someone else. He's saying, you know what? I fucking love heroin. Fuck you. I love that song. He's being who the fuck he is. That is what you want. You want to be who you are. My ex wore a mask most of her whole life. Right, Melanie? She was a master of the mask. She thought if she was, she said it herself, listen. She said, I thought if anyone knew who I really was, they wouldn't like me. So you're going to change yourself just so someone will like you. That's what she did her whole life. Sorry, baby. I'm using you as an example. She knows now. She's an older woman. She's my age. And she knows now she wasted a lot of her life trying to be something she's not. Richard Joyce. Don't be making it like being a hypocrite is being some kind of martyr, bro. Being a hypocrite means you're a piece of shit. Be who you are, nigga. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm a hypocrite. He got people on his comment board saying the same thing. I'm a hypocrite too. You can be a lot of bad things in this world, and God's going to forgive you. Jesus said it. I'm going to pull up a few scriptures on hypocrites, because it's an important thing. This is where I try to explain to you, be yourself. Don't, like Ziggy said, I wear no disguise. Got to be true to myself. Reggae teaches you. Fuck you. You don't like me. That's fine. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya, hypocrite. JD Niger, word of truth. Be yourself. I love you guys. I'm out.